What's going on, YouTube? This is D-Row. Welcome back to the channel, Too Much Dedication, and I'm here to show you my 1989 Corvette and tell you how I got it. So this is my 1989 Corvette, all original parts. The back bumper is missing right now because I had took it apart to change the fuel tank, because I needed to change the fuel tank, the fuel injectors, the spark plugs, and the distributor to get the car started, but it is currently out of timing, so it cannot start. It was starting before, but I would rather bring it to a mechanic shop to get it fixed because this is my first time working on a Chevy and I don't understand it completely. I'm gonna just give you a full rotation of the car, but the back bumper is missing. I do have the back bumper. It is in the basement, but I'm gonna just give you a full rotation of the car real quick. So some might say about this RT wheel, the tires are popped, the original rims are popped. This doesn't really fit on exactly. I just had to put it on there for the time being, tow it to the mechanic shop. But this is where we are right now. No scratches really. Everything is still good. It's just a lot of paint peeling. I think they said the Corvette's really made out of fiberglass and carbon fiber, but I believe. This is it right here. So that is the full rotation of the car. I'm gonna hook up the battery to show you that, you know, what it sounds like when everything's hooked up in a way. I can like turn the key, but I mean, it's not gonna do anything because it won't start. It could ch-ch-ch, but it won't start. So I can show you the aesthetic of the car. I can pop the trunk right here. It's a button inside of there. It's kind of very unique for this type of car. Go ahead and walk up in here real quick. So this is the Corvette. I mean, it's a lot of rusty parts. I mean, it's falling apart right here, but I mean, it still steers. So for these type of cars, there is a VAT security system. Can't really explain what it means, but I can tell you how to bypass it because that was one of the reasons why this car wasn't starting. How to bypass it is basically taking any old construction, what do you call it? Like 12-2 house wire, 12-2 gauge wire, and I forgot what this is called, but I believe you're passing the starter relay. That's what I did to get this started at one point in time. And I mean, it's very, very old school, way before my time. It's the window button right here on both sides. You can control the mirrors with this button right here. A lot of bad. Go ahead and move that out the way. Yo, shit. Yeah, I ain't been here in a minute. They say these cup holders are terrible because, like, they're not really fit for this new generation of drinks and shit like that. I bet I shouldn't be cussing for real, but oh well. Yeah, and then the roof. Can I get this? This roof is a carbon fiber roof, I believe it was, or fiberglass. It can come off with 6 screws. There's 2 screws right here, another 2 right there, and then these screws right here to take the hood off. Yeah, that was the inside of the car. I'm gonna hook the battery up and pop the hood and show you what it looks like, but I can pop the hood now. Actually, let me go ahead and pop. I'm gonna pop the hood now and show you the inside. This car is kind of hard to step out this car, I'm not gonna lie. It's an old school car. So this is the inside of my 1989 Corvette. I took apart a lot of things right here and put them back together. This is I believe are called runners, basically the upper intake manifold. I'm pretty sure it's probably called different for a Corvette. This is an older car. Not exactly sure what the terms are. I just know how to pull stuff apart and put it back together, fix the issue. This is before my time. This is called a distributor. And this is basically dealing with the spark plugs and coil packs. And the spark plugs down there. This is the distributor. If I'm not mistaken, I could be incorrect. Fuel rail, intake, fan, alternator, basically all the components for a car. And, fuel injectors have to change this as well. And valve covers, basically. This is a very old aesthetic type of car, way before my time. So I'm about to hook the battery up and just show you what it's like with the electronics. So those are the headlights winding over the car. Power to the car. This is the headlight button. Those tend to get stuck. I'm probably gonna have to replace that soon. Really a goddamn issue, I ain't gonna lie. But I need to re-fix this new film. Like I said, it can start to a certain degree, but it needs to be put in timing. So, diving into how I got my 1989 Corvette. So, I'm gonna say last year of 2025, around May, June. I'm gonna say definitely June, because I had got it before my birthday. I was looking for a Chevy car, a Chevy V8, and it was either going to be between a Corvette or an old school Corvette or old school Monte Carlo SS or Monte Carlo in some way or form. I want the body of a Monte Carlo with the T-tops. I wanted a Chevy with where I could take the top off, T-tops, target top, whatever the case is. And the Monte Carlo is very hard to find. And like, if I was in a position to trade my Corvette in for a Monte Carlo with T-tops, I would do it in a heartbeat. But last year, 2025, I wanted a Chevy with the top off, because I want to ride around in the summertime in Kansas City. And I found multiple cars on the market. This is off Facebook Marketplace. Multiple cars off Facebook Marketplace. And I came across like 3 Corvettes. I saw a couple Monte Carlos, but the body was rusted out. I mean, I could have probably fixed it in a certain way, like re-welded some stuff, but nah, I don't know about that one. I saw 3 Corvettes, texted all 3 people. It was a price range around $1,500 to $2,000. And the first one I came across, I could not, like, he said he had the title, but he couldn't find it. I'm like, yeah, I don't do cars without titles. That's crazy. So instantly moved on to the next one. The second one was not bad, but it had a head gasket issue. I'm talking about like he showed a video on the marketplace of it having a smoking out the back. It could be an oil issue or it could be a head gasket issue. And I don't even really know the car that well. I'm not a Chevy guy. I'm more of a Dodge. I have 3 Dodges right now. And I'm like, I don't know about that one. I mean, I'm already like, I probably got to pull apart the motor, but I would like a car that's like low miles and running. I mean, everybody kind of wants that. And basically, I said it's a lot of work, and he wanted like $2,500 for it with the title. I'm like, you're tripping. And I came across this other guy, last guy at the junkyard, old Caucasian guy at the junkyard, and not junkyard, I'm tripping, at his car lot. It's like he has a whole lot of old school cars in this like big ass lot, like about 50 old school cars in a big ass lot. And the Corvette was one of them. He had a lot of crazy stuff out there. He had like a 1970 Camaro. He had a 19 something Trans Am. A lot of crazy cars, but he had the Corvette for sure. He said he bought it basically brand new. He only put 500 miles on it, like basically when it first came out. He only put 500 miles on it, and it's been sitting ever since because the fuel pump went out. And he said he didn't want to mess with it. And he said he wanted $2,000 for it. I really wanted like 15 would have been cool, but I paid $2,000 for it, got it towed back to the house. I had put the jumper cables on it, saw all the electronics came on, everything came on perfectly. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But like the car didn't start or like crank. That's something I had to figure out. And brought it home, figuring out what's going on with it, until I came across this video on YouTube, how to bypass the VAT security system, because for some reason it's like a faulty system with these cars in this year. And in the video I showed you with the wire jumping, taking the house wire and jumping the starter relay, jumping the starter relay. And what else? I was messing around with it for a long time. The oil was good, transmission fluid was good, everything was still good with the car. Like, he really, like, it's been sitting for the longest time. It's just been sitting outside. But you know, these cars don't really rust like that. They kind of made the material about this car is not really metal, so be to say, more like carbon fiber and fiberglass and such. Brought it home, started replacing gaskets and such. I painted the runners and upper intake manifold basically orange with some paint. That's basically about it. And I'm working on the car. Future plans, working on the car. I really want to get it running and driving it before I really start doing motor work to it, because the motor is still good. I heard it start, but like there's something going on with this car where if I step on the gas, if I step on the gas and park, it does not rev. It does not do, like, it doesn't vroom like how it's supposed to. So like at this point, I'm still just figuring it out slowly but surely. And I want to get it driving before I do anything crazy to it. But what I'm thinking about it, because I've been looking at a lot of videos, a lot of people have been LS swapping. Like I said, I've heard of LS swapping, but I'm not a Chevy person. But I heard it's pretty easy. You could just go and spend maybe like that minimum, maybe $1,000 at the junkyard to get everything you need for the car, like engine, trans, all the wiring, all that, and then just start working on it and start rebuilding the motor and such like that. But that's really my future plans for the car. But I will probably put in a YouTube short of me starting the car, getting it started, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for listening in on how I got my 1989 Corvette. And we are moving on to the Chrysler 300 next. I'll see you soon.